Benny was a small, fluffy bunny with the softest white fur and the biggest, roundest eyes. He loved hopping around the meadow, nibbling clover, and playing hide-and-seek with butterflies. But more than anything, Benny loved balloons. One sunny morning, Benny's friend Daisy Duck waddled over with a bright red balloon tied to her wing. "Where did you get that?" Benny asked, his eyes wide with wonder. "At the fair in the village," quacked Daisy. "They have balloons in every color." Benny's ears perked up. "Every color?" Daisy nodded. "Blue like the sky, yellow like the sun, green like the grass, and red like this one." Benny's heart skipped a hop. He wanted a balloon more than anything. So he bounded down the meadow path toward the village. At the fair, Benny's nose twitched at the smell of popcorn and cotton candy. Music played, children laughed, and balloons floated high above the crowd. A cheerful squirrel ran the balloon stand. "Hello there, little bunny. Would you like a balloon?" "Yes, please," Benny said, bouncing up and down. The squirrel pointed to the rows of balloons. "Which one would you like?" "The blue one, the yellow one, the purple one?" Benny looked at all the colors, but one balloon caught his eye. It was the biggest, roundest, shiniest balloon he had ever seen, bright red with a long golden string. "That one," Benny squeaked. The squirrel untied the string and gently placed it in Benny's paw. "Hold on tight, this balloon is very special." Benny hugged the string and grinned. The balloon bobbed happily above him. Benny skipped across the fair, holding his balloon. But as he hopped higher and higher, something strange happened. The balloon tugged. Then it tugged again, and before Benny knew it, whoosh! His paws lifted off the ground. "Eep!" Benny squealed, but he didn't let go. The balloon carried him up into the sky. The fair grew smaller and smaller below. Benny could see the meadow, the river, and Daisy Duck waving her wings. "Hold on tight," Daisy quacked from far below. "I'm trying." Benny called back. Soon Benny floated into the soft, fluffy clouds. They tickled his fur as he passed through. "Hello, little bunny," said a cloud with a gentle, puffy voice. Benny gasped. "Clouds can talk?" "Of course we can," said another cloud, giggling. "We don't get many visitors up here. Would you like to play hide-and-seek?" Benny smiled. "Yes." The clouds drifted around, hiding behind one another. Benny peeked and giggled every time he found one. It was the softest, silliest game of hide-and-seek he had ever played. But soon the balloon tugged again, pulling him even higher. "Goodbye, Benny," the clouds called. "Goodbye," Benny waved. Higher and higher he floated until he reached a flock of birds flying in a V shape. "Look, a bunny in the sky," chirped a sparrow. "Flapping no wings at all," squawked a parrot. "I'm not flying, I'm floating," Benny explained. "My balloon is carrying me." The birds fluttered around him, curious. "Where are you going?" asked an owl. Benny looked up. "I'm not sure. Maybe all the way to the moon." The birds laughed. "Well, enjoy the ride." "Don't let go of that string." "I won't," Benny promised, and up he went again. At last, the balloon carried Benny all the way to the moon. It was big and round and glowing silver. Benny's paws touched the cool surface as the balloon bobbed gently above. "Welcome, little bunny," said the moon in a deep, kind voice. "It has been a long time since anyone visited me." Benny's eyes sparkled. "Hello, Mr. Moon. It's beautiful up here." The moon chuckled softly. "Would you like some moonlight to take home?" "Yes, please," Benny said. The moon sprinkled a little dust of silver light into Benny's fur. It sparkled and twinkled like stars. "Thank you," Benny said, bouncing happily. But then he looked down. The earth seemed very far away. How do I get home?" Benny asked nervously. The moon smiled. "Hold tight to your balloon. It will know the way." The balloon gave a gentle tug, and slowly, slowly, Benny began to drift downward. Past the twinkling stars, past the happy birds, past the giggling clouds. He floated and floated until he saw the fair below, still bright with music and laughter. Finally plop. Benny's paws touched the soft grass of the meadow again. Daisy Duck came running. "Benny, you really went up into the sky." Benny nodded proudly. "I saw the clouds, I met the birds, and I even talked to the moon." Daisy's beak dropped open. "The moon? Really?" "Really," Benny said, showing off the sparkling moonlight in his fur. The other animals gathered around, curious. "Tell us the story, Benny. Tell us what it's like in the sky." Benny told them everything, the clouds, the birds, the moon. Everyone listened with wide eyes and happy gasps. Then Benny looked at his balloon. I think everyone should get a turn. He tied the golden string to a rock so it wouldn't float away. One by one, his friends held on and bounced gently as the balloon tugged them up just enough to see the meadow from above. They all laughed and cheered. That night, Benny snuggled into his burrow, the golden string still tied gently around his paw. The balloon bobbed above him like a nightlight, glowing softly with moon dust. Benny yawned. Thank you, balloon, he whispered. The balloon swayed almost as if it were nodding. And as Benny drifted into dreams, he smiled, remembering his magical adventure in the sky. Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.